A hearty welcome everyone back to Taroko Railways. Today we are going to look at locomotives of the LMS Baby Scots range. And here you can see at Taroko Station we have three of the Patriot Class locomotives. That is East Trench, Lady Godiva and Lord Rathmore. This is also the introduction to the Patriot Class, which was originally the LMS's and have got traces of history to the Royal Scot locomotive. So before we continue and looking at this locomotive and before we continue to the history, I just quickly want to have a quick word in, and this is the dedication section. I'm thinking of my friend Hilton. He loves cars, but he also loves animals, and he had two of his pets that he lost early this year. So sorry, Hilton, for the loss of your favorite pets. And we think of you and just cherish the special moments and memories you had with them. We wish you all the best, my friend. Take care. Lots of love. Now looking at the box, you will see the maintenance pamphlet, operation and maintenance pamphlet of Hornby Railways, as well as a authentic card that says this is the Lady Godiva locomotive. And the authentic double O scale model pamphlet, which is a card material that's slided into the box. It's got a number at the bottom on the left, the 1823, and then also just the description of the model, which is R24 model of Hornby, and it's BR460 locomotive Lady Godiva Patriot Class. And it's got a little bit of history on this card. It says, after nationalisation, the majority of the Patriots used to haul fast freight and medium passenger trains. They were repainted in the Crustier and BR Black Livery, and the superb body mouldings of the model are enhanced by this livery. The addition of wire handrails, vacuum pipes, and cab interior provide that extra touch to the detail. And R450 smoke generator may be fitted. So I'm not sure. I've never opened this locomotive, so I have no idea. And here she is on the round table, and the following shot you will see her with some Southern Railway coaches, and that green and black combo is a combo that reminds me of my hometown with the Apple Express in South Africa. Looking at the locomotive, we can see here in front the beautiful workmanship of Hornby, and please take note that this is one of the older models that was produced by Hornby. And just look at the smoke deflectors here and the red, black and white lining here. it really stands out and really make the locomotive amazing on the layout. Along with the detail quality features, also with the riveting and the running board in metal, and also the running plate, as well as the front bogie and being painted, as well as the lining and boiler section. Decorations are all well done, piping, handrails, cab, and also the great finishes on the cab windows, and the splashes also with the name badge on it, also amazing, and a load of detail in great, a lot of separately fitted details. I fitted the driver and coalman to the logo. Now looking at the rear of the tender of the locomotive, and also finishes done well, and the coal guard, and the front you can also see the coal door exit, as well as a step to the logo there, and also the British Railways nicely applied on the tender, the riveting and the white and red lining. Also some handrails there, and as you can see the silver wheels actually do complement the locomotive. Overall very nicely done. And having a look on the side of the logo, you can see the splashes again, and the numbering of the logo on the cab and the windows, and the separate two handrails, and obviously the rear of the tender with the brake pipe and bogie quite visible. And another look from the front, we'll see the smoke box and the red buffer beam and the bogie very nicely applied, and overall the logo just stands out. It's quite a statement on the layout. I really love this logo. Cheers, Lady Godiva. Now coming to the favorite part, where we go into the history of the locomotive. LMS Patriot Class was a class of 52 express passenger steam locomotives built for London, Midland and Scottish Railway. The first locomotive of the class was built in 1930 and the last in 1934. The class was based on the chassis of the Royal Scot combined with the boiler from large Clothons, earning them the nickname Baby Scots. A total of 18 were rebuilt to create the LMS rebuild class between 1946 and 1948. Thereafter, those not subjected to rebuilding were often referred to as the unrebuilt Patriot class. These remaining 34 unrebuilt engines were withdrawn between 1960 and 1962. The first two were rebuilt in 1930 from the 1912 built LNWR large Clothons class, retaining the original driving wheels with their large bosses, the double radial, bogie truck and some other parts. Naming of the class was somewhat erratic. Some retained old Clothon names, whilst others continued the military associations of the names Patriot and St. Dunstan's, and 13 carried names of holiday resorts served by the LMS. 7 remained unnamed, although they had been allocated names in 1943. Many of the 52 members of the Patriot class spent the bulk of their working careers in England, primarily on the West Coast mainline. Most of them were stationed at Crewe North and Carlisle Upperby, though a few were stationed at Edge Hill, Bushbury, Camden, Willesden and Carlisle, Kingmoor and other locations in the area. They were primarily used as express engines, but were later tasked with the occasional mixed traffic work once the diesel engines arrived at the network. Designed by Sir Henry Fowler, and the builder was Crewe Works, LMS, and Derby Works, LMS. At Crew Works, 42 were assembled. At Derby Works, 10 were assembled. When the class had to be rebuilt, the job went to Sir William Stanier. So between 1946 and 1949, 18 members were rebuilt, with Stanier to a boiler, cab and tender, though again these were largely paper rebuilds based on the LMS rebuilt Royal Scot class. Numbers 5514, 21, 6 and 9 till 3 and 340 had been rebuilt by the start of 1948, when British Railways inherited the remaining 45 baby Scots. In March of 1948, BR added 40,000 to their numbers to number them 500 up till 13 and 515 up to 520. The locomotive we have on the layout now today, Lady Godiva, locomotive number 45519, British Railways. Subsequently, BR rebuilt another 11, so that the rebuilt engines were 5512, 5514, 5521 and 5523, as well as 5525 up till 5532. Then from 5534 to 5536 and 5545. The original two numbers of the class and the first 10 nominal rebuilds were not rebuilt due to the non-standard parts. In 1946, two locomotives were rebuilt, number 5521 and number 5530. In 1947, 5 were rebuilt, number 5514, 5526, 5509, 5531, as well as 5540. In 1948, 10 locomotives were rebuilt, which was numbers 45512, 45523, 45505 and 45507, 8 as well as 4532, as well as 4554 and 4556, and last being 45545. In 1949, 1 was rebuilt, and that was locomotive number 45522. That was a total of 18 locomotives that were rebuilt. In 1934, LMS number 6008, post 1934 LMS number 45519. Our locomotive we have here today on the layout is Lady Godiva number 45519, BR British Railways, built in February of 1933 at Crew Works. This locomotive was not rebuilt. The locomotive Lady Godiva 45519, as we have here on the layout, was withdrawn in March 1962. No Patriot in either rebuilt or unrebuilt form survived into preservation. However, a replica of number 5551 is under construction. The LMS Patriot Project, a registered charity, is building a replica which will carry the number of the last built LMS number 5551 or British Railways number 45551. It will be named the Unknown Warrior. Thank you everyone for joining me again today at Taraka Railways, and I really appreciate your comments and your support on the channel. Please stay tuned and just be the best person you can be for the person next to you. That's all I ask. And life is short, and enjoy your hobby, enjoy people, enjoy what you're doing. That's my message today, if I have to give any message. And to all my dear friends and everyone suffering of loss, I think of you, and once again, thank you for everything that you also do for me. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you around, and I'll look out for your comments. Take care, everyone. All my best. Regards, Elizabeth.